Hey, beginner guitar players, let's practice a great progression, a 1, 6, 4, 5, and C. Let's go do that right now. Let's practice. Hey everyone, Paul here, PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner. And today, this is going to be a strumming right hand drill with some chord changes on the left hand. So this is a good fundamental practice. So it's going to be in the key of C, and it's going to be a 1, a 6, a 4, and a 5. So in the key of C, that's a C, an AM, an F, and a G. Don't worry about the F. There's always an alternative. As a matter of fact, here's the chord shapes on the screen right now. So do a screenshot, copy them down, print them out, however you want to do it, but create a library of all these chord shapes I'm giving you. So here it is. So those are our chord shapes. So let's do 2 strumming patterns. And so the first strumming pattern, using C as an example, it's going to be nice and slow. So it's going to be down, down, up, down, down, change. Back to C. So that's going to be our progression. So let's do that again, nice and slow. If you want to use the F major 7 instead of the F, that's perfectly fine, a perfectly acceptable F chord. This is perfectly fine for an F. So we're going to do it nice and slow. So let's do this. You ready? Here we go. C. A. F major 7. G. Keep going. Last time through. And then a long C. Hey, that's great. Let's give your fingers a break. I'll see you in lab number 2 for the next strumming pattern. Same sequence. So a little bit of a break. Give our fingers a little bit of a rest for all you beginners out there. It's important that they're going to hurt. That's the trials and tribulations of being a beginner. But this is a right hand up and down. Keep your hand moving. And we're doing it slow enough, but make sure that before you go on to this lab here with this new strumming pattern, that you get the first one down pat. That's important. So here's going to be our new strumming pattern. It's going to be similar, but I'm going to shorten the time that you have to change to the next chord. So here's our new strumming pattern. Up, and that's going to be our strumming pattern. So I'm adding an up strum on 4, the end of 4. Okay, we'll do it nice and slow. Here we go. Oh, stop what you're doing. Here, I have to re-record strum pattern number 2. So here it is. So that way I can get rid of the content ID claim. So here's our new pattern. What we're going to do. It's going to be down, 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 up, and then change. Okay, let's get right to it. Last time. Let's get back to our regular program. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around and practicing with me on this one of the mainstay progressions there are. 1, 6, 4, 5 progressions, hundreds of songs. And so some of the things that I want to talk about here is like all strumming, keep your hand moving. And in order to give yourself the ability to change chords in time, you have to do it slow before you can do it fast. So do this nice and slow. That's why we do these things slow. So that way you can build a foundation, you can build the muscle memory, you can build the feel of forming these chords. So again, you got to play it slow before you can play it fast. Use the alternate chord shapes. You know, if you're having a problem with the G, use a G6, which is just 2 fingers. If you're having a problem getting the C down, do a C major 7, just 2 fingers. If you can't do the F bar chord, do the F major 7. And make sure that, you know what, and another tip is that if you can't change the chord in time for beat 1, do it for beat 2. Give yourself a little extra time. But try, and it tells you where you have to go work on. So again, do lab 1, back it up, do lab 1, back it up, do lab 1 until it's solid. Then do lab 2, back it up until it's solid. And then that's how you practice. You work on your weaknesses. You don't always work on your strengths. You work on your weaknesses, and you increase your repertoire of what you're able to do well, and you'll be able to play more songs, you'll be able to have more fun. If you haven't already, take this time to subscribe to the channel. Give a like to this video if you found it useful. Give yourself a comment. Put down a comment. Let me know what I can do for you. I'll make a lesson and we can practice that together. And so until then, keep practicing. I'll see you soon.